class Facebook about the lesson they just learned, and everybody else is going to chip in, right? And you can tell that we use a lot of structure in our class, right? So that's a very good way of practicing and actually try to use structure we learned. Put that into practice, okay? Right. Đây là xong cuối buổi, nếu các bạn nào có thể khởi động, đúng không? Bằng cách là viết một cái gì đó về cái buổi học của ngày hôm nay, các bạn khác sẽ bắt đầu bàn ra tán vào, ok? Chúng ta sẽ có cơ hội để mà thực tập những cái cấu trúc của học. That's a good way to learn. Now let's move on to the listening component. You have to submit your homework solution first, while along one this time. Okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Questions kind of hard to answer. So basically they want to know what matters more to her, right? What's more important to her religion or her marriage? Okay, so which one she considers more important? Okay. You can tell that I really want the answer, right? So to see what guy, the place he had in her heart.
It's a tough question. When you talk about religion, it makes everybody uncomfortable instantly.
Right? Make everybody uncomfortable instantly, right?
But you have to be truthful to keep your money intact. If your husband left the Mormon church, would you stay with him? Yes or no?
No, I wouldn't.
Right? I wouldn't. Okay.
Does that surprise you, Lucille?
Right? Does that surprise you, Zulu? Surprise you? A little bit.
That answer is true.
That's a true answer. One more $25,000. Let's talk about that in a minute. David, what she basically said is that if you decided to no longer be in the Mormon church, that your marriage is over. But if I were to ask you that same question,
If I would ask you the same question,
I wonder what your answer would be.
I wonder what your answer would be.
I would stay with her.
He said that I would stay with her.
Love should be beyond religion.
Right? Love should be beyond religion. So when you say that A is beyond B, what does it mean?
More important.
A is more important or matter more than B. Right? Beyond in this case means more important. Love should be beyond religion.
Third, love should be beyond religion, beyond everything.
Beyond
everything.
So correct answer to question. Number what? 17? Number 16? Right, it's going to be 1. Okay. Mormon, we talked about that last time. It's just a religion in the United States. Mormon.
Beyond religion, beyond everything. But you know,
Ten truthful answers. One more $25,000. Of course, this could be the one that had you lose $10,000. You can stop now if you want. The button is in play if you want a different question. Here's your $25,000 moment of truth. Question 11. Have you ever thought about hiring a private investigator to follow your husband around? What's your answer?
No? Who hasn't?
Right? So what does it mean when you say who hasn't? Right? Everybody would behave the same, right? In a similar situation. Who hasn't? You cannot say who doesn't. Who wouldn't? It means the same thing. Right? That means everyone's could behave the same, right? In a similar situation. Đối với cái việc mình nói là ai mà chẳng thế. Right. So correct answer to question number 17 is gonna be number 4. Right. Okay. Who hasn't?
No? Who hasn't? Yes.
That answer is true.
If you walk away. I'm wondering if this game is a little harder than you anticipated when you...
I wonder what?
I'm wondering if this game is a little harder than you...
I wonder if this game a little harder than
You anticipated
when you anticipated,
you committed to come on.
when you committed to come on.
This game is a little harder than you anticipated when you committed to come on.
Yeah, it is actually. I
It is actually.
thought that the questions would start off a little easier
I thought the question would start off a little easier.
than what they have. So I thought these would be the $200,000 questions.
She thought these questions should be $200,000 question. It's only 25,000. Okay. So correct answer to question number 18 is what? Number 1.
Well, I know a way to remedy that. Truthfully.
Okay.
Go home with $25,000. Now said, what do you want? 25,000 is yours. He's full right now. Four more questions. Any one of them costs your money, but it's only 4 now to get 4 times the money, $100,000.
Only 4 now to get 4 times the money, 100,000.
Ultimately, it's your moment of truth, Angela. What are you going to do?
I'm gonna keep going.
Let's go. And we are on to level 3. You're trying for $100,000. You said your husband travels a lot. David, what do you do for a living?
Right?
You said your husband travels a lot.
You say your husband travels.
David, what do you do for a living?
David, what do you do for a living?
I'm a tour manager for bands. I said you was event manager.
Is that?
I'm a tour manager for bands.
Right? Yes. I'm tour manager for a band. For music bands. So, correct answer to question number 19 is gonna be number 4. Alright, okay. If you're a tour manager, you have to deal with travel, you have to deal with logistics, you have to deal with concert. Right? Correct answer is gonna be number 4. Okay. I don't know this band's name. It's not a well-known one.
David, what do you do for a living?
I'm a tour manager for bands. I also do event management.
Something company. Okay.
Ready for question 12? Question 12. When your husband goes on tour with rock bands, do you ever suspect that he is cheating on you?
Yes.
That answer is true.
Still stop if you want to. $25,000 is in your pocket. Have you ever given a reason to suspect that you might be cheating?
Have you ever given a reason to suspect that you might be cheating?
Have you ever given a reason to suspect that you might be cheating?
I don't think so, but
I don't think so.
I mean, she always asks me, "Oh, did you see any hot girls today?"
She always asks me, "Oh, see any hot girl today?"
It's kind of okay. Here we go.
Okay, he should be
There we go.
on the hot seat. Ryan.
He
Okay, he should be on the hot seat. Ryan.
he should be on the hot seat. He's lying. Ở dưới cùng với con chỗ đen cần phải bắt ghế đâu. Okay. What does it mean when you say on the hot seat? A lot of people say in the hot seat, do the same thing. When you're in the hot seat, that means you occupy a very important position, right? But no one wants that because it has a lot of problems or responsibilities, right? So the hot seat, you're talking about quite important position, but no one wants that, right? Because it has a lot of problems or responsibilities. Đấy, chúng ta nói về một cái vị trí quan trọng nhưng mà không ai muốn vì nó có rất nhiều vấn đề hoặc là rất nhiều trách nhiệm liên quan. Hot seat. Ví dụ như là chúng ta là chủ tịch của công ty sắp phá sản, that kind of thing, yeah, in the hot seat. Yeah. So what does she mean to say that he should be on the hot seat? He's lying. Question 20. Correct answer is going to be okay, number 2. Should be in her shoes. Be trusted.
Here we go.
Okay, he should be on the hot seat. Lying.
He's lying. What do you mean he's lying?
What do you mean he's lying? He tried to dig deeper.
Lying. I have reason.
I have reason. Again, every time you don't want to explain what kind of reason you have, just say, I have reasons. Yeah.
I do.
And he's like, whatever. Okay. Do you think they actually cheat on each other?
Yes.
Because he traveled with the rock band, right? There's a lot of hot girls around during the tour. And she's at home a lot of time alone, right? Who knows? Again.
You have 12 truthful answers. Look at me. Okay? I know you want $100,000. I want to give you $100,000.
It's so easy, right? I want to give you $100,000.
There's an answer you can give to this question.
But the answer you give to this question,
That could be devastating to your marriage.
could be what? Devastating to your marriage. Kind of equals, right? Devastating. And devastating. When you say that devastate, that means, right? That means destroy. Có thể câu trả lời của cô đối với này có thể làm tan vỡ cái cuộc hôn nhân của cô được, đúng không? Chúng ta nhớ là trong trường này chúng ta xoa đâu? Âm số 2. Devastate. Devastate.
Give to this question. That could be devastating to your marriage.
I want it.
I want it. Okay. She doesn't really care.
Even if it means ruining your marriage.
Even if it means ruin. And remember, ruin, right? Not ruin. Ruin.
One.
Even if it means ruining your marriage. Question 13. Have you ever regretted marrying your husband?
What do you think the answer is going to be?
Coming up, Angela continues on her path of destruction.
Right, so coming up, Angela continue on her path of destruction. Remember, destruction is a noun for destroy.
Will anything stop her in her quest for $500,000?
Or anything stop her,
Stop her in her quest for $500,000.
right, in her quest for. What does it mean when you say one's quest for? Or of something. Right. So when you're talking about a goal you want to achieve, that's a quest for. Right. That means you want to achieve a goal. Right. And usually this one must be a big goal. Right. Chúng ta phải dùng cho một cái mục tiêu nào đó lớn lao một chút, ta mới dùng a quest. Để nó làm cấu trúc người ta thường dùng cho văn viết nhiều hơn là văn nói. Các bạn chú ý, ta không dùng cho văn nói nghe nó trịnh trọng lắm. Đấy, những cái lời mà người ta đọc trong show này không có nghĩa là văn nói đâu các bạn nhé. Người ta đọc kịch bản ra. Again, one more time, right? The quest for something that means you want to achieve a quite an important goal, right? In quest for peace, mong muốn hòa bình. In quest of freedom, đúng không? Mong muốn tự do. Đấy, chúng ta cũng nói là in quest of bowl of phở, đúng không? Đấy, mong muốn bát phở, nói như thế. In quest for of something.
Will anything stop her in her quest for $500,000?
In her quest for $500,000.
She smiles all the way to the bank.
What's that?
She always went to the bank.
She smiled all the way to the bank. What does it mean when you say that somebody is smart all the way to the bank? Instead of saying smart, you can also say laugh. Laugh all the way to the bank. What does it mean? What does it mean? It means that you earn a lot of money in a very short time and usually easily, right? So you're gonna say that. Khi chúng ta kiếm một số lượng lớn tiền một cách tương đối nhanh chóng và dễ dàng thì sẽ nói là gì? Laugh all the way to the bank. We would too if you are in the same situation, right? Yeah, when you earn a lot of money in a very short time and normally quite easily, right? You're gonna say smile or laugh all the way to the bank. Can you cry all the way to the bank? Cái ông gì mà trúng sổ số 92 tỷ đấy là laugh all the way to the bank. But can you cry all the way to the bank? If your husband die and left you like $2 million, right? You smile all the way to the bank. Sorry, cry all the way. Ai chết để lại cho mình số tiền thì người ta nói là cry all the way to the bank. Vừa đi vừa khóc thì ok, thì ra mới chết. So correct. Sorry.
She smiles all the way to the bank, on her way to ruining her marriage.
All the way to ruining her marriage. So correct answer is going to be number 3. Right, talking about the risk taking part in the game. You may earn some money, but you may destroy or devastate your marriage as well. Do you think they're going to stay together after this one?
No.
Bank, on her way to ruining her marriage.
You seem a little shocked, David. Was there anything you want to say?
Right, he always tries to pry something out of the husband. Let's see.
Whatever.
You can't even speak now, right?
I need your answer. Have you ever regretted marrying your husband?
Yes.
That answer is true.
Again, the husband is a real victim here. Right?
It would be terrible to walk out of here with no money and a ruined marriage, which is a very real possibility with every question coming. Don't underestimate what I'm saying. Don't think it's game show hype. I'm telling you, I've seen people lose money on very easy questions. So, am I reading 14 or are you going to walk out of here with $25,000?
Read 14.
Question 14. For $100,000, would you pose nude in an adult magazine?
If I ask you guys the same thing, what the answer is going to be? No. For sure? How about $1 million? How about 500,000? No, we actually have. I'm kind of hesitating and thinking about that. That's why this kind of question is actually quite difficult.
Lucille, I'm wondering,
What do you think the answer is going to be? Yes. No. Yes.
Yes.
we feel his range was yes.
Yes.
I don't believe it will be.
Right? I don't believe it could be yes.
For $100,000, would you pose nude in an adult magazine? I need your answer, yes or no.
No.
That answer is false.
Why? It seems very simple question, right? Why she failed this one? Anybody knows? Venture, I guess? Okay. You should know that in this kind of game show, we always have 2 types of questions, right? First, black or white question. Black and white question. Black and white question means it's a very clear-cut answer to those, right? Even some questions sound very serious, like did you cheat on your husband or whatever. Cái những câu hỏi black and white, những câu hỏi mà chúng ta có biết câu trả lời một cách chính xác, ngay cả đấy cô ngủ với ai, rất dễ trả lời đúng không? Hoặc là có hoặc là gì đấy, không. Nhưng một câu hỏi khác người ta gọi là gray area question.
Nghe câu này đến mình cũng không chắc là hiểu đúng không? Mình chưa biết được.
A gray area question means those questions that doesn't have a very specific or clear-cut answer, and sometimes you keep wondering which one would be the correct answer, right? Thế thì ví dụ như câu hỏi này là một dạng câu hỏi như thế, đúng không? Tức là cái hàm ý câu hỏi này chính xác là gì đấy, bao nhiêu tiền thì cô sẽ chụp ảnh nút. Đấy là câu hỏi khiến chúng ta phân vân, đúng không? Nếu mà bạn dù bạn bất kỳ bao nhiêu tiền bạn không chụp ấy, cô nói làm gì đâu? Chúng ta trả lời là gì đấy? No. Đấy. Nhưng mà bạn là cái người mà đủ tiền thì sẽ chụp, đúng không? Thì mình bắt đầu lăn tăn là gì? Thì bao nhiêu là đủ? Đúng không? Đấy, ví dụ lúc mình đang sung túc chẳng hạn 100.000 kia là gì cả, nhưng mà lúc mình đang đói chẳng hạn có thể làm sao 10.000, đấy, có thể là chỉ cần 5.000 thôi. Thế chính vì phân vân như này cho nên mình không biết chính xác là bao nhiêu thì mình chụp, đúng không? Dẫn tới là trường hợp là rất dễ bị mày nó kết luận là gì đấy? Sai. Đấy, tôi hỏi các bạn vừa đấy, tôi hỏi các bạn thế thôi, đúng không? 100.000 có một số bạn nói rất dứt khoát là gì đấy? Không. Xong rồi hỏi 1 triệu thì rất khoát là khó, đúng không? Hỏi 500.000 là bắt đầu là gì đấy?
Vân
Không biết là nên là thế nào, đúng không? Đấy, tay thì bắt đầu là kiểu này rồi, đúng không? Cái gray area question này thực ra đấy, nó nghe thì rất đơn giản nhưng mà nó ấy, ví dụ như là hỏi một câu rất đơn giản khác là bạn có phải là người trung thực không? Thế bạn trả lời nào? Không. Đấy, thì có người thì trước nay mình sống rất là thanh bạch, đúng không? Đấy, trong sạch, nghe. Đấy, thì trả lời là có. Đấy, chợt nhớ ra hôm qua vừa nói dối xong. Nhưng mà sao lại băn khoăn này? Nói dối như thế đã đủ để cơ khi là
đúng rồi.
trở thành con người dối trá chưa? Đấy, thế là khi mà chúng ta trong người nó cứ dồn dập những mâu thuẫn như thế là mày rất dễ kết luận là gì đấy sai, nhưng mình không thể nào biết được là mày kết luận mình sai được đúng. That's problem. Yeah. Again, so those kind of questions consider gray area question, and they usually got caught in our lives for those kind of questions. Again, she lost everything. Right? After answering all these kind of questions, and never mind, right? The impact it's gonna have on her marriage as well.
Angela, Cindy, your $25,000 is gone, and you're only 2 questions away from $100,000. I hate to see that happen.
I hate to see that happen. Actually, he kind of liked it.
Why do you think it came up as a lie?
Why do you think it came up as a lie? Okay, right.
I'd do it for a couple $100,000.
I would do it for a couple $100,000.
So you would post it.
So you would post it.
Yeah.
That's the problem, right? She would post it, but she isn't sure about the exact amount for her. It takes for her to do that. So that's why.
I knew it.
I knew it. I knew that you're gonna lose everything.
Unfortunately, we say goodbye to you now. I wish your family the best.
Mày mất nhiều thứ đấy. Nhầm. Bố nhưng mà mất nhiều thứ. Không có gì ông mình.
What do you think the husband says?
Nothing.
You bitch.
Không ôm như gì cả. Đây là một trong những câu rất là hay, gay cấn.
Now the solution 1, 4, 1, 4, and 2. Okay. And 3. Sorry. So any group that answer all these questions correctly? Yeah, very good. You guys. Yeah. Now let's move on. We'll go in pawn structure before I move on to the new episode. Right? When you say who doesn't, right? Who wouldn't, who hadn't, all mean the same thing. Right? Have you? I slept with Paris Hilton. Yeah, who hasn't? So you know what does it mean, right? Okay. Now let's watch some of the position.
Hi.
You forgot your jacket in the limo.
Thank you for bringing.
Right, here's the context. This guy helped the girl to get ready for her wedding, right? But during the process, they actually falling in love with each other, right? And they haven't realized that yet, but we're gonna realize that very soon.
Beck, that's so nice of you.
It was.
Okay. I'll see you later, all right? Have fun today.
Hey, wait a second. Maybe he can help us. You're the expert on this. We were just having a debate about what.
They're talking about, they are discussing whether she should kiss her groom to be, right, during the wedding.
Wedding kisses. I say that it's okay for it to be an open mouth.
Right. The friends say that it's open mouth kiss.
And I say that it's the type of vacation where people dress up, so it's not appropriate.
I see.
What do you want to do? I mean, thin, tight mouth and it's over? No. Thin, partially opened, no tongues, over. No tongue, please. God, there's got to be
Gotta be a little tongue.
a little tongue. Well, maybe a little tongue. Not porno tongue, church tongue.
Can you tell the difference between those two? The porno tongue and church tongue?
Church time.
Church tongue? What is that? I don't know how to describe it. Well, show me. Me.
Okay, so try on the whole one.
Hey, how about on him? You don't mind, do you?
I don't know.
Come on, just hold still. Julia, go ahead. We're all adults here.
Oh, Doris, yeah. Okay, so question complete with this one.
Come on, we're all adults here.
Để cô học cái đấy nào. Lần nhớ cho tôi là chữ L của nó, adore. Cái này có hai cái đọc, thì đọc theo là adore. Hoặc là chữ adore. Adore nó sẽ tiếng Anh hơn. Cái đường đọc là Adan nhé. Đấy. L.
Come on, we're all adults here. I'm gonna have to see it if I'm gonna make an educated decision. Well, if it's for educational purposes.
So every time you did something, you say that it's just for education purposes. So don't worry about that.
Good, okay. All right, you ready? I now pronounce you husband and wife. You may kiss the bride.
Right, so when they kiss, they realize that they are falling in love.
That was great. Julia, you should do that. That's the
I should do that at the wedding.
wedding.
I gave her the jacket.
What he meant that I just came here to give her the jacket and then somehow we kissed. Right.
Hey, Jules. Hey, Holly.
That's a groom.
Hey, I kissed her, but it didn't mean anything.
Cái này sốc quá, chưa gì đã, chưa khảo đã gì đấy.
I just brought her the jacket.
Tôi chỉ định đưa áo thôi, chả hiểu sao lại thành ra.
Kiss who?
Okay, so we have kiss her, right? That's you her here. So,
Oh, me.
Who hasn't?
I know what it means, right? Cô thì con ai mà chưa kiss đâu thì là hàm ý là gì đấy? You're kind of slut. Right. On the hot seat, in the hot seat, kind of important position, but no one wants it, right? Quest for, in quest, hãy nhớ cho tôi là đây là chút tương đối, chúng nên dùng cho văn viết thôi, đúng không? Và nó chỉ dùng cho những cái mục tiêu nó rất là quan trọng. Laugh, smile all the way to the bank. You can answer. So, if you thought that episode we just watched is terrible, it's nothing compared to the next one. Right? So they have a lot of controversy about the next one as well. We don't have a listening question for the next one. It's just use that, and later on maybe we have a class debate on this one. Right? It's Lauren Clary case on the Moment of Truth. She's 26, aspiring actress who works part-time at a hair salon. Her husband is Brian Clary. clearing a 24 police officer. Right? The episode was so controversial, it's narrowly made into podcast. Narration added in post-production warned viewer of the difficulty of watching the content. Tức là đây là một cái episode người ta phải đặt trước lời cảnh báo là ai mà không dị ứng với những kiểu nội dung như này thì tốt nhất là không xem. Đấy, nội dung như vừa rồi ấy, nhưng nó chỉ ở mức độ kinh hơn thôi. So I give you guys a chance to leave the class before we start. Anyone have any problems with that? Let's get started.
Welcome to a special Monday night edition of The Moment of Truth.
Alright, so tonight's special Monday night.
Welcome to a special Monday night edition of
What's that? Alright, self-correction for this one. Addition. Đấy, trong trường này người ta xoa đâu bạn nhớ không? Phản xạ đây, âm đầu tiên, đúng không? Addition. Đấy, cho nên người ta không đọc là addition. Addition.
Welcome to a special Monday night edition of The Moment of Truth.
Can you hear that? Addition.
This episode was so controversial
This episode was so controversial.
it sparked a long debate.
It's what?
So it was so controversial it sparked a long debate.
It sparked a long debate. Đấy, nhớ lại debate thì chúng ta đọc thế nào? Debate. When you spot something, you cause something to happen all of a sudden. Đúng không? Là chúng ta làm cái gì nó xảy ra một cái bất ngờ. Tuy nhiên mình hay nói là châm ngòi, đúng không? Châm ngòi cho một cuộc tranh luận rất là dài. You initiate something suddenly, right? All of a sudden, spark. Spark như đang của nó tia lửa điện.
Châm ngòi.
So it was so controversial it sparked a long debate as to whether or not to air it at all.
As whether or not to.
Long debate as to whether or not to air it at all.
To air it at all. Right? What does it mean when you air something? That means you broadcast that kind of thing. Từ air này khi được dùng có nghĩa là phát sóng đấy. To air something it means to broadcast something. So they have a long debate whether to air it at all.
Long debate as to whether or not to air it at all. Quite honestly, if I had my vote, it would not air.
What does he say?
Quite honestly, if I had my vote...
Quite honestly, if I had my vote. What does it mean when I say if I had my vote? When you say if I have my vote, that means if I have the power to decide. Right? A more informal structure for this one, if I have my say, means the same thing. Right? If I have my say, that means you have the power to decide. More informal. Cấu trúc mà nghe nó đời thường hơn thì nói if I have my say. So when you say I have no say in this one, what does it mean? Right? No power. No say in this one. What does it mean when he said, I have my way? Similar structure but means a different thing. Right? When you say that if I have my way, that means if I have what I want. Nếu tôi có được cái điều tôi muốn ấy, tôi đạt được điều tôi muốn. If I have what I want, if I have my way. Đây là một câu người ta rất hay nói nhưng nghĩa nó khác hai câu trên.
Air it at all. Quite honestly, if I had my vote, it would not air.
It would not air. Do you believe him?
It
Not a second.
is the most uncomfortable I've ever been on television.
It's the most uncomfortable I've ever been on television.
It is the most uncomfortable I've ever been on television. Asking these questions and listening to the answers that...
Asking these questions and listening to the answers that was given.
Asking these questions and listening to the answers that were given. But in the end, it was decided that this episode should air.
But in the end,
But in the end, it
it
was decided that this episode should air.
was decided that the episode should air. Right?
I will tell you, however, that
I will tell you, however,
this episode should air. I will tell you, however, that the truth is often not pretty.
the truth often not pretty.
However, that the truth is often not pretty. So here it is. This is the moment of truth.
Lauren Cleary is a 26-year-old hair salon assistant from Piermont, New York.
So she's a hair salon assistant.
She is the oldest of 3 children. She is married to a New York City police officer. She was asked over 50 questions by a polygraph examiner. 21 have been chosen for tonight.
Again, it's the same deal with
Lauren Cleary, this is your moment of truth. Lauren, you're not only here telling the truth in front of all of America, you brought family and friends to support you as well. Let's meet him right now. Who's here? I'm Frank, Lauren's husband.
That's a husband. He's actually 2 years younger than her.
Hello, Frank.
And he knows that our victim, right? Is that right?
Hey, Lauren's father.
Father?
Tim, Lauren's mother.
Father?
Hi, I'm Monica, Lauren's sister.
I'm Tim, Lauren's brother.
Welcome to all of you.
So the whole family is here. Husband, parents, and siblings.
What do you do for a living?
What's that? What do you do for a living? What do you do for a living? It's quite a formal question for what kind of your job. What kind of job do you have, right? What's your job? Đây là một câu hỏi tương đối là trịnh trọng. Chúng ta thường chỉ hỏi cái này trong khi phỏng vấn chính thức thôi. Ngoài đời hỏi này thì nó hơi trịnh trọng quá. What do you do for a living? And you can answer formally as well, right? I earn a living by doing something. Right? I earn a living. Right? Like I can say that I earn a living by teaching. Right? Okay. What do you do for a living? Anh ta có thể tập cấu trúc này không? Buổi tối đi ngoài đường thì cô nào đứng dưới gốc cây ra hỏi. Hỏi vài lần sẽ nhớ thôi, đúng không?
What do you do for a living?
I am assistant manager at a salon.
Right? Assistant manager in a hair salon. Nhớ nha, chúng ta không đọc là xây lần rồi nào. Salon.
I am assistant manager at a salon.
Question 1. As an employee of a hair salon, have you ever told a customer you liked their hairstyle when in fact you didn't?
Yes.
Again, we start off with some fun question. What do you think the answer to this one?
Yes.
Well, no, I have never.
No, I never.
That answer is...
She's kind of worried about it. Maybe because it's the first question, right? Good start makes good.
true.
Cô này chỉ đi cho qua.
So far, so good.
What's that? So far, so good. What does it mean when it says so far, so good? So far, so good mean everything's fine until this moment, right? Cho đến giờ mọi việc đều tốt đẹp. So far, so good. So she's quite an honest person, right? Tell something how it is.
So far, so good. That's one truthful answer. 5 more for $10,000. What do you like to do for fun, Lauren?
Right? What's that?
4 for $10,000. What do you like to do for fun, Lauren?
What do you like to
Thực ra cô clear diction rồi làm nói rất là good, đúng không? What do you like to do for fun? What doesn't matter for fun. The last one is important. So when you ask this kind of question, it means what kind of hobby do you have, right? If you have a question about hobby, what do you like to do for fun?
5 more for $10,000. What do you like to do for fun, Lauren?
Pretty much, I don't know, everything and anything.
Right? She would like anything, right? Pretty much anything.
Question 2. Have you ever flashed a stranger just for a laugh?
You understand the question? You understand this one? What does it mean when you flash somebody else? Right? When you flash somebody else, that means you show a private body, a part of your body to somebody else, right? Cái tiếng Việt thì gọi là show hàng, đấy là cái từ này trong tiếng Anh là gì? Nên flash someone. If I ask you guys the same question, what the answer is gonna be? No. Anybody say yes? Yes. Really? Can you share with the whole class? You okay? Okay. Right. I'm gonna give you some sample of this one first. Last.
Undergo count. I'm gonna flash my boobs. Hey, undergo count. I'm gonna flash my boobs.
Alright, I'm gonna flash my boobs at you guys.
Hey, you.
Can you tell your children to cover their eyes so I can flash my boobs?
Tell your kids to cover their eyes.
You understand this one?
Yeah.
Đấy, cô ấy định flash thì có một đám trẻ con này thì bắt bố mẹ nó phải làm sao che mắt đi để cô còn flash.
It takes me exactly 23 minutes to get a girl from the bar back to my apartment.
Right. So Morty is complaining about that his house is too far away from the bar. Right? It takes him like 23 minutes, right? And a lot can happen in that 23 minutes.
A lot can go wrong in 23 minutes.
She fell asleep.
She's paying.
She's paying for the taxi.
I swear, if he doesn't call me back.
Right, so this one have a fight with her boyfriend, right? And she decided to do something stupid, like this.
I'm gonna go through with this. Please, sir.
Alright, I want to do dirty stuff with you.
With you. Stuff I won't let him do.
And the red light, you run as an extra phone.
Put that on,
Baby? Oh, no.
And that's the boyfriend call.
Oh, it's all my fault. I am so drunk.
This one's so wasted.
When I'm this drunk, I go crazy. Check this out.
So what is she gonna do? Right? Flashing. And whom she is flashing? Right? NYPD means New York Police Department. Right?
Wow.
So keep this one in mind. If in the United States you flash the police, right, you're gonna go to jail. For sure. Right? So don't do that. Okay? Chúng ta phải xô hàng cho bất kỳ ai nhưng mà trừ gì đấy. Cảnh sát. Okay? And if she go to jail, that means you have no debts, right? So
I can make you.
I can help you to work out. That's how he's working out, right?
Alright, give me 5 more. 5 more. 5 more and I'll flash you.
And usually when a woman flash, you know what kind of thing she's gonna flash, right?
Okay, just show me one of them.
So now remember that trick? You can only do half of them.
Welcome to a special Monday night edition of The Moment of Truth. This episode was so controversial, it sparked a long...
What do you think the answer is going to be?
Frank, you think she's ever flashed a stranger? You know her.
Alright, Frank, do you think that she ever flashed a stranger? You know her?
I flash strangers, so I'm sure she's...
Do you understand his answer? What does it mean when he said I flash strangers? Because flash actually have 2 different meanings, right? When the police guy flash you, what does it mean? He want to show you his ID. Đấy, chúng ta nhớ là cảnh sát khi gặp người nào người ta phải khua một cái gì đấy, phải giơ cái gọi là gì, phù hiệu ra, đúng không? Cái đấy chính là flashing. Là anh ấy chơi chữ, đúng không? Tôi còn flash thì cô cũng đương nhiên là gì đấy, Flash, nhưng mà hai người Flash hai kiểu gì đấy? Khác nhau.
I flash trained her, so I'm sure she's.
Okay.
I think she
That wouldn't surprise you, huh?
not at all.
Not surprised at me at all if she say yes.
So let's go to you. It's your moment of truth. Have you ever flashed a stranger just for laughs?
I'm going to have to say yes.
True.
That's too truthful. 4 more to $10,000. I am saying you used to work as a veterinary assistant.
Yes.
So she used to work as a vet, right? Assistant. Nothing to eat.
Like animals?
Love animals.
I love animals. Right. So the leading questions always give you some clue about what the main questions are about, right? So when he asks about this one, what's the next question you think is going to be? Something with animals, right?
I guess that would be important there, huh?
Oh yeah.
Question 3. Would you give food to a stray dog before you would give it to a homeless person?
Right. So there are homeless person and a stray dog, right? Which one you would prefer to give food to? Person, a human being, or dog? A stray dog. Stray dog là chó đi lạc.
Well, I'm going to have to say I'd rather give food to a dog
Right. So she rather give food to a dog than a person.
rather than a homeless person.
So your answer would be yes?
Yes.
That answer is true.
They just look at you with the cute puppy faces and then you have...
Now she explained why, right? The dog have a very cute face. The homeless person doesn't have that cute face. So if you're homeless, you have to have a cute face, right?
They just look at you with the cute puppy faces and then you have somebody who's got a really nasty, dirty face.
A nasty, dirty face.
Got your brother and your sister here. Are you too close to Lauren?
So the next question is going to be about...
Absolutely.
Lauren, you would say you're close to your brother and sister?
Are you saying that you close to your brother and sister?
Not as close as I would like us to be, but...
What did she say?
Not as close as I would like us to be.
Not as low as I would like it to be. Rất là nhanh.
Close to your brother and sister?
Not as close as I would like us to be, but...
That's cute.
But you're close.
Question 4. Have you ever derived pleasure when one of your siblings has gotten into trouble?
Right? Remember, sibling is just formal words for brothers and sisters. Right? Derive pleasures mean, right? When you derive pleasure from something, you're happy when you do that kind of thing, right? You can say that from something or out of something. Does that mean doing that kind of thing makes you happy, right? Or gives you happiness? Derive pleasure from out. Okay. Nhớ cách đọc cái từ đầu tiên này. Rất nhiều người đọc từ này sai, đúng không? Đấy, cái là derive, đúng không? Derive. We're gonna try the first one. Derive pleasure. That means you are happy when you do that kind of thing.
Pleasure when one of your siblings has gotten into trouble. Have you ever derived pleasure when one of your siblings has gotten into trouble?
What do you think the answer is?
Yes.
Again, who doesn't, right?
Yeah.
We all have siblings, so we know exactly the feeling of that.
Yes, I have.
That answer is true.
Answers, 2 more, $10,000. Family and friends, we're thrilled that you're here, but you're not just here to listen because, as we've already seen, the questions can have things to do with you. You do have a little bit of control. You see that button in front of you there.
Again, the rescue button.
If at any time you hear a question you don't want to hear the answer, hit the button. We'll take that question out, replace it with a new question. You can only use it once, though, okay?
Yes.
You want to try one?
And for this episode, they actually use that button.
once.
Frank? Why not?
Two more questions, you get $10,000, Lauren. So far, the questions have been fun, but not too hard.
Alright, so far,
Lauren. So far, the questions have been fun, but not too hard.
so far the question have been fun, but not too hard, right?
Not too hard.
Would you say you're a trustworthy person?
What's that?
Not too hard.
Would you say you're a trustworthy person?
Do you say you are?
Not too hard.
Would you say you're a trustworthy person?
Trust person.
A trustworthy, right? Let's try one more time. When you say that somebody is trustworthy, what does it mean? We can trust them. Cô là người đáng tin cậy không? So what do you think the next question is going to be about? About losing a trust, right? Something like that.
Not too hard.
Would you say you're a trustworthy person?
I think so.
I think so.
Yeah?
Yes.
People would count on you?
Is that?
I think so.
Yeah?
Yes.
People would count on you?
People count on you. So when you say that somebody count on you, what does it mean? Right? That means they can rely or depend on that person. Right? So if you're able to help somebody, you can say that. You can count on me. Right? But if you can't help, you want to say, don't count on me. Right? Đấy, chúng ta có thể giúp được hoặc không giúp được là sẽ là count on me, you can count on me or don't count on me. Rely on or depend on.
I think so.
Yeah?
Yes.
People would count on you?
I think so.
Question 5. Have you ever been fired from a job for stealing money?
Right? Okay. So the question start getting serious. And what does it mean? Right? Thế là cô đã bị đuổi việc vì tội ăn cắp. And what do you think the answer is going to be?
Yeah.
Of course, it's going to be yes, right? They check her background. Okay.
Wow.
Check like
Okay.
Are you ready
Well, it's obvious that everyone knows about this one. Right?
for them to hit the button?
No.
I really want them to hit the rescue button.
I mean it all.
You're okay with this?
I'm okay with this.
I'm okay with this.
Okay with this. I've come to terms with that. So,
What does she say?
okay with this. I've come to terms with that. So,
I come to terms with this. What does it mean when you say I come to terms with something? Right? That means you have to learn how to accept, right, that kind of thing and live with that. Because you cannot change that one, right? Or you have no control over it. Right? So when you come to terms with something, usually something unpleasant, something negative, right? You have to learn how to accept, right, that kind of thing and live with it. Because you have no control and you cannot change it at all. Come to terms với là chúng ta thể hiện chúng ta phải buộc phải chấp nhận, đúng không? Một cái điều không hay gì đó vì chúng ta không còn cách nào, không có thể thay đổi được gì nó cả, không kiểm soát được nó. Come to terms with. Đấy, hàm ý của cô là cái chuyện cô ăn cắp nó đã xảy ra rồi, bây giờ cô cũng muốn ăn cắp cũng không được, đúng không? Đấy, cho cô này chấp nhận cái sự thật là gì? Là tôi đã từng là một con gì đấy, ăn cắp, đúng không? Thế thôi. Đấy. Come to terms with.
okay, I've come to terms with that. So, yes, I have gotten fired from jobs.
That answer is true.
That's 5, Lauren. One more truthful question, $10,000.
Right. So the next one is going to be $10,000, a little bit more difficult.
You want to tell me about the time that you got fired?
Right. Want to tell me about the time you have fired?
$10,000. You want to tell me about the time that you got fired?
I don't particularly like to talk about it.
Right. I don't what?
Fired?
I don't particularly like to talk about it.
Right. See how she pronounced the word particularly. Thấy cô nhấn vào đâu? Và cái xoa đâu? Đấy. Âm đầu tiên thì là âm xoa, nhưng chúng ta không đọc là particular, đúng không? I don't particularly. Này. Cái âm này sẽ xoa, âm này sẽ xoa. Particularly. Và trong nhiều trường hợp chúng ta xoa nốt cả âm này. Mặc dù nó là abuse, đúng không? Nhưng mà nhiều người đọc nhanh thì particularly.
Fire? I don't particularly like to talk about it.
You see, particularly like to talk about it.
So, what's in the past is in the past.
What's in the past, in the past. So what under the bridge, right?
Let's see. I'm moved on, a completely different person now.
I what?
Let's see. I'm moved on, a completely different person now.
Right. I moved on to a completely different person now. And when you moved on to a different thing, right, you change a lot. Chúng ta hoàn toàn thay đổi. Cho cô nói là cô đã trở thành con người gì đấy khác hẳn rồi. Chắc là không quan tâm nữa. Do you believe it? The next question, I'm gonna check that one.
So, let's see. I'm moved on, a completely different person now. So.
I know something that you have since your husband is a police officer.
Right. Your husband is a police officer. Good.
You have since your husband is a police officer.
Hãy nhớ là một giữa hai cách chúng ta đọc cả cái từ này, đúng không? Police, chúng ta xoa đâu? Âm đầu. Officer. Âm số 2. Đấy, cho nên chúng ta đọc là officer mà chúng ta đọc gì? Officer. Officer.
You have since your husband is a police officer. So, what do you think about this, Brian?
What do you think about this, Brian?
Well, I arrested her, so
I arrested her, right?
Think about this, Brian?
Well, I arrested her, so by me arresting her is me marrying her. So.
Như vậy là tôi cưới cô, tôi đã bắt cô ấy rồi, đúng không?
She's in my prison.
She's in my prison. Cô đã trong nhà tù của tôi. He has a quite a nice sense of humor, right?
You are quite a romantic, Frank.
You're quite romantic, right?
She's in my prison.
You are quite a romantic, Frank.
No, it doesn't sound like it yet.
We've only just begun this faction service. That was already a pretty deep question. Now
it's already a pretty deep question.
There's only question 5 on your way through 21 of these questions. The reason I bring that up is that you've answered 5 questions. You haven't won anything. You're one question away from $10,000. Yes. You can stop at any time. What do you want me to ask you? This 6th question.
You want me to answer the 6th question?
Bring it on, Mark.
What does she say?
Ask you the 6th question.
Bring it on, Mark.
Bring it on, Mark. What does it mean when say bring it on? So it's kind of something to challenge your opponents, right? Do what you want to do. Okay. Đấy, tức là khi cái câu này là câu thách thức đối thủ rồi. Cứ biết, đúng không? Này, bring it on. Bao giờ mang là thách thức. Challenge your opponent. Ok, không phải dọa nữa. Cứ làm đi. Xuống đây. Bring it on.
Ask you this 6th question.
Bring it on, Mark.
Lori Cleary, this is your $10,000 moment of truth. Question 6. If you knew you wouldn't get caught, would you steal money from your place of employment? Steal money.
Do you understand why this one's kind of tricky? Right? She said that she would never steal again. She moved on to a complete different person. So they asked, if you knew that you wouldn't get caught, nếu mà cô không nhớ quả tang nếu cô có dám ăn cắp được không? What do you think the answer is going to be?
No. From your place of employment.
Oh my goodness.
Kind of tricky to answer given what you just shared, isn't it?
That's a pretty tricky answer.
Yeah, pretty much, because it will kind of contradict itself.
I am going to have to say, no, I would not.
And she said, I would not.
Before we find out if that's a lie or if it's the truth, Frank, do you believe it?
So again, he asked her husband, do you believe her?
I do. I do not think she would again.
Right? I do not think she would again.
Definitely not.
Definitely.
No.
That?
I do. I do not think she would again. Definitely not.
Anh ấy nói cái từ này thế nào?
sorry, không hiểu gì nhỉ? Definitely. Hey, I'm sorry. Đây, đấy. Như vậy chúng ta thấy là khi người ta nói nhanh cái từ này, không bao giờ người ta nghe là definitely đâu, đúng không? Definitely, nghe nhập dép thôi.
I do. I do not think she would again. Definitely not.
Nhưng không có một âm nào đúng không? Để còn treo lên nào.
Let's find out.
That answer is true.
You can tell that actually the whole family not sure about it. So everyone's happy.
Congratulations.
Chúc mừng nhau cái gì? Chúc mừng nhau là chúc mừng khắp. Chứ không phải là cái gì khác. Okay, we have some happy moment, right?
Made it through the first level, you have $10,000. That is your money to keep, Lauren, if you walk away right now. If you don't walk away, it's at risk every time I ask a new question. If you get to the top of level 2, you'll win $25,000. You have to answer 5 questions to get there. Would you consider yourself more of a morning person or a night owl?
What's that?
Would you consider yourself more of a morning person or a night owl?
Would you what?
Would you consider yourself more
Anh có này nói rất là
to get? Would you consider yourself more?
You consider yourself, right? Ta nhớ là consider người ta xoa đâu?
Âm đầu.
Âm đầu tiên, đúng không? Consider. Đấy, các bạn nhanh xoa nhanh nữa thì consider yourself, right? Chứ đừng đọc là con consider. You consider yourself.
Together. Would you consider yourself more of a morning person or a night owl?
More a morning person or a night owl? Alright, night owl. Night owl. Okay. Right. So, what does it mean, a morning person? Someone who goes to bed very early, wakes up also very early in the morning, and usually performs the best during the day. Right? And night owl is somebody who stays up very late, right? Wakes up also very late, and usually performs the best during the night. Right? So night owl. Anybody here is a night owl? Raise your hand. So morning class is going to be a little bit difficult for you guys, right? You're not sure you're dreaming or it's actually in the class, right? Okay. Night owl. You can also have like early riser and late riser. Mean the same thing, right? Early or late riser. So we have early and late riser, also mean a morning person or night owl. So would you consider yourself more a morning person or a night owl? That's the question.
Would you consider yourself more of a morning person or a night owl?
Definitely a night owl.
Again, definitely a night owl.
So you like to stay up late?
So you like staying up late?
Yes, I hate waking up early in the morning.
I hate waking up early in the morning.
I hate it.
Question 7. Since you've been married, have you ever pretended to be asleep in order to avoid having sex with your husband, Frank?
Again, a kind of fun question.
What do you think the answer is?
Clear answer. We'll see.
We'll see.
All right. Well, the question's on you, Lauren.
Pretended to be asleep, pretended to have a headache.
I pretend to sleep, but then you get a headache.
So yes.
True.
He's looking
like, let's wait until next morning and see what happens.
7 truthful answers. On your way to the next level, $25,000. Congratulations. You have a lot of friends?
Used to. Not so much anymore.
Alright, so she used to have a lot of friends, but not so much anymore. So the reason is that her husband living in a different city, right? So when she got married, she moved away with him to the new city, leaving all her friends behind. So that's why they asked that kind of question.
Question 8. Do you blame your husband for your lack of close friends?
Again, the husband always knows.
Yes, I do.
That answer is true.
That's number 8. 3 more, I'll give you $25,000, but each time you risk your $10,000. Warren, that's got to be tough to move with your husband to a new place and leave all of your friends.
Alright, and it's got to be tough to move with your husband and leaving all your friends.
It is. It's very difficult.
It's very difficult.
How do you guys deal with that?
How do you guys deal with that?
Friends.
It is. It's very difficult.
How do you guys deal with that?
Take each day as it comes, right?
What does she say?
Take each day as it comes, right? Take each day as it comes, right?
Right.
Take the chance as it comes, right? So when they take the chance as it comes, right? Or shorter version, we take it as it comes. Take it as it comes. What does it mean when we say, I take it as it comes? That means you're dealing with a problem when it happens, right? There's no planning, no pre-planning. Tức là đây chúng ta trong chuyên Việt chúng ta nói là đến đâu hay đó, nó không có kế hoạch trước, không việc gì. Lo trước là vấn đề là khi nào, khi nó xảy ra thì tôi sẽ xử lý đó. Đấy, đến đâu hành đấy. Take it as it comes. Okay. One more structure they usually use in speaking as well is late by year. Means the same thing. Late year. So when it's late by year, that means you take it as it comes, right? Đến đâu hay đến đâu. Tất nhiên play by ear còn mang một cái hàm ý khác khi mà chúng ta chơi âm nhạc, đúng không? Không có bản nhạc, chúng nghe các máy chúng ta đánh lại. Đấy cũng chính là gì đấy? Play by ear. Different thing.
Take each day as it comes, right?
Yeah, each day as it comes.
Right, we take it as it comes.
We're getting there.
How long you two been married?
2 years.
Why they always pick on couple of 2 years of marriage, right? Again, it's not long enough, right, for them to know each other's problem, right? And it's not short enough, right? Okay.
Really starting out.
Yeah.
And you're really just starting out.
Would you say your family is very supportive of you?
Right? Would you say your family is very supportive of you? Right. So again, you will come back. You're gonna leave the husband alone for a while and come back to the family.
I think so.
Question 9. Would you ever be a surrogate mother for your sister if she were unable to have children?
Right. What does it mean, a surrogate mother or father? Right. It means that you could carry the child for somebody else, right? Just surrogate, or you can raise a child for somebody else. Also means the same thing. Right. Khi mà chúng ta là người mang thai hộ, là chúng ta là người nuôi hộ sau khi đã sinh ra rồi, thì đấy chính là một dạng gì đấy, surrogate. Right. I'm going to give you a very cute example of surrogate. Right. Yeah. Switch to that first.
It was a very lucky coincidence for the duck. It was a...
In this case, a cat actually adopted some baby duck.
Very lucky coincidence for the ducklings that the cat found them just after giving birth herself. For a couple of hours, mothering hormones will have been coursing through her body, causing her to love and nurture any small warm, furry creature she found next to her. Before long, the ducklings started to outgrow the kittens and gain their independence, something the cat wasn't so happy with.
These ducks, her yellow kittens, were a lot more active and she found it hard to control them.
She tried to bring it back.
She was trying to bring them back from the leash and saying, I need to look like your brothers and sisters.
Several weeks later, the kittens are still small, and the ducks, although independent, still have an attachment to their silver one.
Follow her everywhere she goes.
So it would seem that this rare coincidence of a cat giving birth just as the ducklings were making their first steps into the world resulted in this remarkable situation.
Right? Very cute story. Now let's go back to our show.
Welcome to a special Monday night edition of The Moment of Truth. This episode was so popular. Would you say your family is very supportive of you? Question 9.
Yes, I will be.
She's very sure about that. I would be. No.
That answer is true.
Wow. Would you say you're close to mom and dad?
Alright, would you say you are close to mom and dad? So you know the next questions are going to be about.
Would you say you're close to mom and dad?
Pretty close. Again, not as close as I would like to be.
Again, as much close as I would like to be.
You aware of that?
You're aware of that?
I love her unconditionally.
I love her unconditionally.
Question 10. Do you think your parents are proud of you?
Again, this kind of question is kind of gray area question.
Yes.
Okay? And it's quite difficult to answer anyway.
This is one of those questions that looks easy.
Right? So one of those questions that look easy, right?
Yeah.
And you and I both know how hard that can be.
Right? But you and I both know how hard it can be, right?
Yeah.
The truth, Lauren.
Trust.
Yeah, this is a tough one.
Right? This is a tough one.
Mom and Dad, are you proud of her?
What do you think mom and dad are going to say?
Yes.
You sure?
We've had this discussion.
You say that we had this discussion. That means you didn't answer the question directly. Chúng tôi đã nói cái chuyện này rồi. So there's no yes. So you know what do you think the answer is going to be?
Do you think your parents are proud of you? Yes or no?
No, I don't think my parents are proud of me.
I don't think.
That answer is true.
Why she have such a hard time answering this question, especially when the answer is no? Do you guys know? Right? This has something to do with culture as well, right? In Vietnamese culture, if I ask you guys the same question, do you think your parents are proud of you? If you think your parents are not proud of you, just say no, no hard feelings, right? But for Americans, right, one of the biggest shame in your life is that your parents are ashamed or not proud of you guys, right? So every time you achieve something so incredible, so great, the first thing you're gonna say is that I want my family to be proud of me. Right? Trong nền văn hóa Mỹ, cái này cực kỳ là quan trọng, đúng không? Là cái việc mà mình làm cho gia đình tự hào hay không. Còn nếu mà mình phải thừa nhận một điều là mình không làm cho gia đình tự hào, thế là một cái sự hổ thẹn lớn nhất. Okay? That's why she had such a bit hard time answering that one. To illustrate this point, I'm going to show you some more clips. Right? I'm going to come back to this one later. Something about being proud. family, make your family proud. This one's asked back to the US.
I want my whole family.
I want my whole family to be proud of me.
Be proud of me.
Family at home is just so supportive. You know, I want to make them proud too. So
I definitely want to make my mom proud.
Right, so everybody keeps talking about making their family proud of them. So this one makes the final four.
I'll make you so proud.
Right, and one kind of promise you're gonna give someone is I make you so proud.
Congratulations.
The worst part of getting home would probably be calling my mom to tell them that we didn't make it.
Right, the worst part may be calling the family and say that they didn't make it.
I just don't know if I could disappoint my family.
Đấy, tôi không biết là tôi có thể làm cho gia đình tôi thất vọng như thế được không? You see, it's really matter to them. And this one also another fail case.
Hi Mom, it's me. Simon decided not to take his life.
I just wanted to make you proud. Right? And this one a successful case.
Being in the competition in front of so many hundreds of thousands of people that audition is definitely the most amazing experience any girl my age could ever ask for. My family, I want to make proud more than anything.
Right? More than anything.
You are my job.
So what her mom's gonna say? So one of the highest compliment you can give someone is I'm so proud of you, and sometimes you are just lying, right? Even though it's not true, but you can say that anyway.
Oh my gosh.
She got some amazing news.
Some amazing news.
Share with her boyfriend.
Okay, get this. Out of all of the associates, I was asked to give the retirement speech for Bernard Bender, one of the firm's founding partners.
That's cool.
Bigger.
You need something bigger.
That's amazing.
Bigger.
I'm so proud of you.
Right? And the first attempt at baking, right, by the daughter.
Wow! Delicious! I'm so proud.
I'm so proud.
Oh, well, thanks, Mom. You're just gonna wrap these up.
Oh, you know what, sweetie? You're gonna be late for school. Just go. I'll bring them by later.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Get out of here, Billy Crocker.
One the daughter's gone.
Proud of you. Can you still have me for poison control?
Always love you.
My mouth doesn't feel like at the dentist.
Đấy. Một con tê như là ở chỗ gì đấy.
Phần nhà sĩ.
Chill, everybody.
Đấy, như này như vẫn nói là gì đấy.
I'm so proud.
The last example is coming from The Sixth Sense, right? If you watch this movie before, you know about the little boy who can communicate with the ghost, right? And today he decided to complain to his mom about that.
I'm ready to communicate with you now.
Communicate? Formally.
Tell you my secrets.
What is it?
You know the accident up there?
Yeah.
Someone got hurt.
They did?
A lady. She died.
Oh my God, we can see it?
Yes.
Where is she?
Standing next to my window.
Oh, you're scaring me.
Okay? Only he can see that ghost, right? Okay? Not anybody else. So if anybody else in class see that one, maybe some problems with your eyes, right?
I do sometimes.
Okay.
Ghosts.
Separation nhá, từ này không đâu là ghost, chúng ta ghost. Yeah.
Okay.
Ghosts.
You see ghosts, Cole? Is it? They talk to you? tell you the good things?
What are you thinking, Mama? You think I'm a freak?
Look at my face. I would never think that about you. Ever.
Grandma says hi.
That's very good. Grandma's gone, you know that.
I know. She wanted me to tell you.
Oh, please.
She wanted me to tell you she saw you dance. You said when you were little, you and her had a fight right before your dance recital. You thought she didn't come to see you dance. She did. She hid in the back so you wouldn't see you. She said you were like an angel. She said you came to the place where they buried her.
Right, so the mother came to the place where they buried the grandmother.
Asked her a question. She said the answer is every day. What did you ask?
What do you think Mom asked? Yeah.
To make.
Right, so she came to the cemetery, right, and just asked one question after her mom's passed away, right? Do I make you proud? Okay. So we know how important that question is to her.
This is what we dream about, but the only question we need now is do I make you, do I make you proud?
Trong văn hóa Việt thì ta như cái này nó không đến mức quan trọng như thế, đúng không? Làm rất là hứng khởi, nói là áo gì nhưng mà nếu bạn học ở Mỹ lâu bạn sẽ thấy là tự nhiên nó ngấm vào mình, đúng không? Đấy, mình làm cái gì mình nghĩ là ở nhà bố mẹ phải làm rồi thì về quê, đúng không? Bố mẹ phải biết lắm.
Welcome to a special Monday night edition of The Moment of Truth. This episode was so controversial, it sparked a...
She can volunteer in tears.
Mom, Dad, are you proud of her?
Again, he asked that question.
She doesn't do anything to make me proud of her.
She hadn't had to do anything to make me proud. Tôi không cần cố là con gái làm gì để tôi có thể làm tự hào.
I love her unconditionally.
Again, he never gives a direct answer. Just go around that one.
Okay, here's where we are. You've answered 10 questions truthfully. If you can answer question 11 truthfully, you've won $25,000 and the right to keep going all the way up to $500,000. Question 11. Do you know things about your father that you keep secret from your mother?
Now we are back to some fun questions, right? Before I move on to a really serious one. The mom and dad only look at each other like.
Thế là câu hỏi nó không chỉ chia rẽ mỗi cái đôi này mà có chia rẽ trong nhà.
Yes, I do.
True.
Yeah.
Why he did that?
Bởi vì con biết được con
Because she's keeping a secret, right?
Yeah.
Wow, Papa.
Just won $25,000. How does that feel? $25,000 is yours. We will talk about what you do next in our game, but I'm interested to know why you ran out of your seat hunger.
As I want to know why you ran out of your seat and hug your
Is it that she won the money or that she's keeping the secret?
Because she won the money or because she keeps a secret?
I'm already in trouble. I don't know.
Anything you want to say, Mom?
Anyone else say, Mom?
We'll talk later.
We're gonna go home and talk later.
You have $25,000. That much we know is true. These questions that have hit so close to home that they've had.
What did you say?
These questions that have hit so close to home that.
These questions that hit so close to home, right?
These questions that have hit so close to home that they've had you teary.
They had you teary.
Are not even close to as personal as they're going to get. The next level is 4 questions. If you can be truthful through those 4 questions, you will win $100,000. These questions would get more personal. They were already very personal, far more personal than half the people watching the show would even endure. And I'm looking.
Far more.
Half the people watching the show would very personal, far more personal than half the people watching the show would even endure.
And even what? Endure. You know what it means, endures, right? Stand. Just be for them.
More personal than half the people watching the show would even endure. And I'm looking at this next tier, not later on, right now. It's going to get deep. You want to continue?
Well, to be honest, I am really not concerned about the money.
To be honest, I'm not really concerned about money.
I am really not concerned about the money. I feel a lot better getting everything I need to get off my chest.
I just feel better what?
Feel a lot better getting everything I need to get off my chest.
Right? To get off my chest. Okay. So what does it mean when you get off your chest something? When you get off your chest, that means you share with other people, right? Something you usually hold back, right? Something usually you keep inside. Right? Đúng rồi, ta gọi là chút gì đấy, tâm sự, đúng không? Chút nỗi lòng. Get off one's chest. Cái ý cô nói là lên đây không phải vì tiền, chỉ để chia sẻ tất cả những cái bí mật đáng xấu hổ này thôi. Get off one's chest.
Tiếp tục ạ.
We have one more structure. Relate structure is bottle up. Bottle up, especially your feeling. Right? That means you don't share it. Right? When you keep it inside. Bottle đóng chai đấy. Bottle tức là đóng chai cảm xúc đấy. Okay. That means you're gonna keep it inside. You don't share it out any other everyone else. Right? You hold it back. Cái bottle up này thường chỉ dùng với cảm xúc thôi, đúng không? Bottle up an anger. Chúng ta bực lắm nhưng mà chúng ta cố nén nó trong lòng. Okay. Bottle up an anger. Okay. So instead of getting off your chest, you can bottling it up. Okay. That means hold back a feeling. You don't share with other people.
Feel a lot better getting everything I need to get off my chest.
How's the communication between you and your husband, Frank?
So how the communication between you and your husband, Frank? Now we come back to the husband.
We're working on it.
What's that?
We're working on it.
Right? We are working on it. Right? What does it mean when you say we're working on it? Right? So when they say working on it, that means it's just a polite way of saying that we are having a problem. Right? It's just a polite way of admitting that you are having a problem. Right? Đây là cách nói lịch sự để thể hiện là chúng ta đang có vấn đề. Thay vì nói là we are having problems thì nói là we are working on it. Chúng ta có thể dùng câu này đúng không? Ví dụ how your English? I'm working on it. Nghe. Đấy. Thì đấy là cách nói rất là hay, đúng không?
It.
Tức là cái vấn đề giao tiếp giữa cô và người chồng như thế nào? We are working on it là gì đấy? Chúng tôi có vấn đề trong cái giao tiếp.
We're working on it. We're working on it.
Yeah, Frank?
Yeah.
Question 12. Do you secretly stay in touch with any boyfriends that your husband does not know about?
What do you think the answer to this one?
Yes.
What do you think, Frank?
I think I want to hear her answer.
I think I want to hear the answer, right? Of course, who doesn't?
The answer is no.
Some people look disappointed, right?
That answer is true.
Again, something that make a lot of people happy. What about?
That's so truthful. That one scared me.
That one's scaring me, right? You know the answer?
Yeah. Scared you, Frank?
A little bit. I got confidence in it though.
I have what?
A little bit. I got confidence in it though.
I have confidence in her though. Right? What does it mean when I have confidence in someone? You trust someone. Ta nhớ cách người ta đọc chữ confidence này, đúng không? That's why số 2. Đấy. Cho đó các bạn đừng đọc là confidence, đúng không? Đấy. Confidence. Okay. So I have confidence in somebody. That means I trust somebody. Right? Yes, I trust somebody.
A little bit. I got confidence in it though. So I'm trusting. Yeah.
You have $25,000. You're 3 questions away from $100,000, and you said that money is really not the object. Think about the people, not just you, but think about the people who will hear your truth tonight.
Right. Also think about your family members who are gonna hear your answer tonight.
They may not like the answer.
They may not like the answer.
But I think they'll eventually appreciate the answers.
Right. But I think they actually appreciate the answer.
But I think they'll eventually appreciate the answers.
Lauren, I know that you've moved recently and you don't have as many friends as you used to have, but do you occasionally like the girls' night out?
Do you occasionally?
As you used to have, but do you occasionally like the girls' night out?
A girls' night out, right? What does it mean when we talk about girls' night out? Right? A girls' night out means yes, only one gender is allowed, right? Only girls allowed. No boyfriend, no husband, right? No male friends. Girls' night out. Only one gender is allowed. Of course, we also have boys' night out. Học sinh lớp này thì có ví dụ như tối mùng 8 tháng 3 các cô rủ nhau đi chơi. That's girls' night out. Boys' night out.
Friends as you used to have, but do you occasionally like the girls' night out?
Yes.
Yeah, it's important to have those nights.
It
right? Question 13. Have you ever taken off your wedding ring to a...
So in the United States, we will do something like this. It's considered cheating. Tức là khi người ta đã cưới rồi, người ta lại tháo nhân ra, không phải là thì rõ ràng là có ý đồ. Đặc biệt là trong một cái girls' night out, chồng cũng có mặt rồi. For sure là chồng có mặt ở đấy mà lại tháo nhân ra để tỏ ra là mình còn gì đấy, single. Right? Of course, you have the intention of cheating. Right?
Have you ever taken off your wedding ring to appear as if you were single?
Yes, I have.
Question 14. Do you believe you might have been in love with a former boyfriend on your wedding day?
Yes, I believe I was.
Right? So on her wedding day, she's still in love with somebody else, right?
One more question gets you $100,000.
And we have one more question to get $100,000. And this one's going to be a particularly difficult one, right?
Yes.
Unless you tell me to stop.
No.
I can't talk you into stopping.
Now I'm ready for number 15.
I'm ready for the number 15.
I don't think you really are ready for number 15, but
I don't think you're really ready for number 15.
if you want it, I'm going to give it to you. Okay?
You're making this worse than it is.
Don't make this worse than it is.
I don't think I can make this worse than it is. This is your $100,000 moment of truth. And this question will not be asked by me.
Alright, but the question is not be asked by me.
It's by a surprise guest.
They're going to have a surprise guest. Who do you think that one was? Remember, they just talked about somebody who she's still in love with on her wedding day. As a husband, I have no idea what that one.
Oh my God.
Lauren?
Wow.
Can you tell everybody who this is?
Can you tell everybody who is it?
Or do I need to do it?
I can't speak right now.
This is your ex-boyfriend, Frank.
Also named his name also Frank.
Ở đây đọc câu hỏi thứ tiếp theo.
Frank has a question for you.
Right, so Frank has a question for you.
And I hope this $100,000, if you win it, is worth this question.
I hope the 100,000 is worth this one.
You don't want the answer. You still have the button. I don't need the
Very nice.
This $100,000. When you're ready, question.
What
Mặt lo lắng
Frank's
chưa?
gonna ask? Still in love with me? No, it's
No.
even bigger than that.
Wow.
If I wanted to get back together with you, would you leave your husband?
If I want to get back together with you, would you leave your husband?
No.
Quay lại với em có bỏ chồng không? Of course, it's a very serious one, right?
Yeah.
What do you think the answer is going to be?
Chắc ngày xưa chị đã bị anh ấy bỏ, đúng không? Điều tra về bà này. Chắc ngày xưa yêu anh ấy. Wow. Thật là drama. Đừng thầy ơi.
Continue next time. My body says I had my weight. I forgot this one. Right? When you ask how are you feeling, she say I'm pumped. What does it mean pumped? Pumped means excited, right? And ready to do something. Đấy, khi mà chúng ta đang rất là nhiệt huyết, đang rất là hưng phấn, hay là I'm pumped. Okay. Right. You are living, earn a living, so far so good. What you do, just like to do for fun. Class stranger, everybody remember this one, right? And derive pleasure from doing something, count on, right? And come to terms with, right? Move on to bring it on, right? Okay, one more structure for this one. May the best man or person win. Đấy, khi ta cách thức đối thủ nó là may the best man win, tức là gì đấy? Ai tốt hơn người đấy sẽ làm đó thắng. Đó là một cái cách challenge đối thủ khác. May the best man win. And a morning person or night owl, a late riser, an early riser, right? And take the chance as it comes, or take it as it comes. I look at the moment and take it as it comes, and you can say that play by ear, play by ear. It's the same thing. Right? Get off one's chest and you bottle it up as well. We are working on it. Okay. Right. I'm going to show you one more sample. Good luck with this one. Working on it. It's a test.
I think we may have given you the wrong impression about Marjorie at the bachelorette party.
That she's a horrible person, that she's no good for my brother.
Well,
she used to be a horrible person, right?
That may have been true many years ago.
Many years ago.
But now she's a kind and loving person who helps a lot of people.
No. People like her don't change.
That's not true. We've changed.
Right. We also changed, right? We used to be a horrible person too. People too.
I mean, I've changed. She's working on it.
It's nice. But I'm not crazy about you two either.
Okay, I'm not crazy about you either. So, right, have confidence in someone, right, and girls' night out and boys' night out, right. What's only an idiom summary that about 5 lap structure, right? Last lap, get out on the chest. We're gonna come back to that English class.
How about you, Anna? Did you spend a weekend with your boyfriend?
I have no boyfriend.
Oh, that's a pity. Everyone should have a boyfriend.
I have no boyfriend.
I was referring to the girls.
I once had a bad experience with a boy.
A bad experience?
What do you mean a bad experience?
What, you mean tried to get you into bed?
Nein, not bed, sleep. Bed. Opposite from good. Yeah, bed.
What happened?
I cannot tell you. It was too awful.
Yeah! Tell us what happened. Well, you don't have to if you don't want to, man.
Maybe it is better I get it off my breast.
Chưa tôi nghĩ là hơi bị nhớ nhầm. Off chest thì tôi biết là gì đấy. Get off my chest thì get off my breast. Chúng ta chỉ có nhầm kiểu đấy.
Chest?
Yeah, it was dreadful. I still blush when I'm thinking of it.
Yes, well, perhaps you better not tell us then.
She must. Most definitely. I am all yours.
It was about 5 years ago, and I was going out with this boy, Kurt. I was young and innocent. One night we had been to the beer garden, and we had been drinking a lot of schnapps. Afterwards, I'm inviting him to my apartment for coffee.
Ooh la la!
I was on the bed, and he was stroking my end.
Which end?
Stroke tức là xoa, đúng. Xoa my end, cái end ở đầu nào.
This end!
Còn đây là hand, nhưng mà là end.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. I am thinking I am too young to be here anymore.
Kurt was kissing me on my neck. Then he was kissing me on my shoulder. Then he was kissing me all over the place. Go on. I was feeling all romantic. Then, with all the drink what I had drunk, on the warmth of his body by mine on the bed, I did something I have always been ashamed of.
Well, what did you do?
I fell asleep.